Hi everybody, welcome back to the pet room. I'm here today with the Piggies, right now with Shinobi, to talk about my daily routine with the guinea pigs. This was a request made by the person whose YouTube username will appear on screen, so definitely go check out their channel. A shout out to them. So yeah, I guess I'm gonna start talking through my day and what I do with the piggies, when I feed them, when I give them their hay, change water bottles, spot clean and everything, so you get an idea of what my day looks like. Alright, so let's start talking about the morning time. I am definitely not a morning person, so I schedule my day with the piggies to do the minimum that I need to do in the morning, because I'm always brushed in the morning, and for most of the time I'm just like moaning and complaining about it being so early and just dragging myself through the morning, because I'm just not a morning person. So in the morning, the only two things that I do is check their water bottles to make sure that they're filled up, because these water bottles just like get empty within a day because they leak so badly. So in the morning, I make sure that the water bottles are full, and if they're not, then I definitely fill them up. And I also give the piggies their veggies in the morning. During the morning, I don't have time to cut them up, so what I do is I leave them ready at night, and then I chop them up and put them in a Tupperware container. And in the morning, I just open the Tupperware container and pull the veggies in their bowl, and I just keep on going. So yes, at night I just keep the veggies cut and washed and everything, so in the morning I have to do the minimum because I'm just always in a huge rush in the mornings. After I'm done with the morning routine, I obviously just go to work. And then when I come back from work or wherever I'm at, what I do is I spot clean the cage. This means vacuuming and sweeping up all the poos and also the little bits of hay that trickle everywhere. And I also like change the potty pads if I have to change them that day, and the litter box pad and this pad as well. So that's what I do in the afternoon when I get home. Also when I get home in the afternoon, it's usually around dinner time. So when I start cooking stuff, I also give them like little scraps of vegetables that I'm using. Like for example, if I'm using Brussels sprouts, they get some Brussels sprout leaves and maybe some bits of carrots or a little bit of broccoli. Whatever I'm using for veggies that day, that is safe for them. Then at about 9:30 to 10 p.m. the piggies get their dinner. That just means that they get their pellet. So I just take these two bowls and fill them each with 1/8 of a cup of pellets for each piggy. And during that time I also refill their hay rack. I like to keep their hay racks. Are you okay? I keep their hay racks pretty topped up because they go through a lot of hay, especially these guys in this bottom cage. They are definitely big on hay. And at that time I also like change their water, refill their water bottle, because they obviously need fresh clean water every day. Then after they've eaten their dinner and are just like chillaxing in their little pigloos, what I do before I go to bed is I spot clean again, just to make sure that it stays clean for the next day, since I don't spot clean in the morning because I don't have time. And yeah, that's pretty much it for my routine with the piggies. So just to like summarize a bit, oh, let me zoom on this because it's really cute. There we go. So in the morning, I just give them their veggies and make sure that the water bottles have plenty of water for them for the day. When I get back from work, I spot clean the cage well, change the potty pads if they're due a change that day, and I also give them little scraps of veggies from what I'm cooking with. And then at about 9:30 to 10 p.m. I give them their pellets, and I also refill their hay racks and also change their water for the day. And then before I go to bed, I spot clean. So yeah, that's pretty much a summary of my routine with the piggies. Oh, I'm sorry, did I scare you? Okay, so now you may be wondering like when I spend time with the piggies, like cuddling them or just like playing with them, socializing them. I don't have a specific time that I do that. I'm just in and out of the pig room all the time, so it can happen at any time. I just come in here and spend a little bit of time with them and pet them and just cuddle them, take them out of the cage for a little bit, hold them on my lap to get them more tame, especially these guys since they're the newest and are the most shy. So yeah, even though that's my routine with the piggies, I'm in and out of the room all the time, so they get to see me a lot. And sometimes when I have to do work from home, I just sit here on the bed and work and just watch them going around in the cage. And Aries here just takes this tunnel and just kind of flips it in this direction and just sits there and stares at me the whole time. I don't know. I think he may think that veggies are gonna fall out of my pocket or something. Oh, Aries, you're so beautiful. Hello. So the routine that I mentioned is what I stick to during weekdays when I have a very strict schedule, obviously, since I have to go to work and such. During the weekends it's mostly the same, but there are a few different variations and things. During Saturdays is when I do the whole cage cleanups. This means hay. This means like changing the fleece, wiping down the coroplast clean, putting in new fleece, washing the dirty fleece, and that kind of thing. And their cuddle items and potty pads. They also get floor time during the weekends. I put them in a little playpen. Well, it's actually a pretty huge playpen, but I put them in there while I'm cleaning their cage with toys and things so they can run around. Even though they really don't like playtime that much, they just kind of sit around. Some days they're pretty active, but some days they're just, I don't know, they're just pretty lazy piggies. Right? You're a lazy pig. Look at that cute pig. You're so cute. And yeah, they usually definitely get more veggies during the weekends because I'm at home all day usually. Aww. And they also definitely get more time with me. So yeah, that's what my daily routine with the guinea pigs looks like. Nothing too interesting, but I hope you enjoyed this video and this gives you idea on how to optimize your time during the mornings if you are not a morning person like I am. So yeah, I hope you enjoyed this video. I will be definitely making more videos this week, so stay tuned for those. Thank you for watching, and I can't see you, pig. Don't forget to comment, like, and subscribe. And if you have any requests, please go ahead and do so, and I will add those to my requests list. Thanks for watching. Say bye-bye, Rock. Bye.